My name is Kabelo Mabalani. At the age of 19, I was a rock star. I had it all, including drugs and alcohol. But you don't have to be a rock star to get addicted. Drug and alcohol abuse is destroying countless lives and communities. Users are desperate for help. They want self-respect. They want to lead normal lives again. They want to kick it. Lives and communities are being destroyed daily by alcohol and drug addiction in our country. And in this series, we're going to be meeting people who are affected by it, including users, friends, relatives, rehab counselors, therapists, and even the police. As an ex-addict myself, this is going to be as much of a journey of discovery as is going to be for you. And that journey of discovery starts with understanding the problem that we face with drug and alcohol addiction in South Africa and how it has become the epidemic that we face today. What was once a serious problem has now become catastrophic. South Africa has the dubious distinction of being one of the top 10 narcotic and alcohol abusers in the world and is the largest market for illicit drugs within sub-Saharan Africa. The numbers are staggering. 60% of crimes in this country are substance abuse related. In the Cape, it rises to a mind-boggling 80%. The average age of drug dependency is 12 and dropping. 15 out of every 100 South Africans have a drug problem. Over 10 million people drink the equivalent of at least 18 beers or over a liter of spirits every week. There are over 182,000 illegal shebeens. Nearly half of all motor accidents are alcohol related. Poverty and mass unemployment are contributing factors to South Africa's crippling drug and alcohol problems.
The lowest I've ever stooped to was Gauteng is impahla zomntanami. That's what broke me.
Akhama ngifika uvasi baba ashiye ngalento engiyenzayo yabo sister.
Nete ya ka olapa wona ngatsu go bona banyaka nna ke tswele mara ho ya ka nna awon and no decision ya ka ikela pilo na.
The list of drugs is growing, and so are the horrible things they do to users' bodies and minds. They infest our communities and our lives. We swallow, snort, inject, and smoke deadly potions and poisons. Faces reflect the damage addiction does to users. And one drug destroys more lives than many others. It's highly addictive and toxic. This heroin-based devil has a name: Nyaupe.
It's basically we use a low-quality heroin. It's called Nyaupe. Familiarized with the word Nyaupe. It's basically a very low quality, low percentage heroin mixed with all kinds of other things like bleach and household products and poison like Ratex and those sort of things that they mix up with. And that's what we shoot.
But you go near Ratex, red poison, ne cornflower, nama for ama ARVs, ama cramps ama ARVs. These things as always is in young size.
Just a quick thing, the difference between heroin and Nyaupe is basically the same. Nyaupe, they smoke with ganja.
Okay.
Heroin is the same thing that they put in the Nyaupe, but they inject it.
Okay.
So my understanding of having fun was that you must drink and then you will have fun, you know? And while you're having fun, you must continue drinking more and more. And if you run out of money to drink, then it became a problem. I was kind of born with the feeling of impending doom, that something bad was about to happen. I remember vividly how I was afraid of even the camera. Every time the family would bring in a cameraman, I'd run for it, hide, because You know, I always had this thing. I don't know what I thought the cameras would do to me, you know. That's why I don't have pictures as a child. It was very difficult to socialize. It was very difficult to fit in. I've this feeling of inadequacy that I wasn't going to do well.
We grew up very close up until I left to go to boarding school. He's always been very independent.
I grew up in my grandmother's house. Now, there were many of us there. I believe in the 4-room house would be up to around 15.
And we moved to Dube in Soweto. And then from Dube, we then moved to Pimville.